Hello everyone, my name is Allison, and first off, thank you very much for watching my video. The purpose of this video, other than finally putting my laptop webcam and my YouTube account to good use, is to contribute to a topic that piqued my interest back in the spring of 2015. The project was called Dear Me, and for those who didn't know about it then or don't recall it now, Dear Me was videos of young women reading letters they wrote to send to their younger selves, including positive words of encouragement and advice. So yes, this will be my contribution to Dear Me, my letter to my younger self. Now, before I go any further, a few things I must clarify. First off, I'm obviously not a woman. Well, not a full-time woman anyway. I only dress up with the part every now and again. Secondly, I'm not young either. I'm a middle-aged person, so yeah. Not that either of those matter for a topic like this, but I hope you won't hold either of those against me. And third, as you'll discover, this video is not a parody of Dear Me. It's not meant to make fun of the women of the world, young or old. I mean, you ladies rock. But somewhere in my past, there is a young boy who is about to turn 12 years old and is going through a rather rough time, adjusting to a new school and a new town with a whole new set of faces. He's getting teased at school a lot, and he's dealing with a not very nice stepbrother. As a result, he's getting bad grades, which definitely displeases his mother and his stepfather. And as a result, he's losing quite a bit of self-confidence. But he's starting to gain a little new comfort level after discovering and wearing a stash of women's clothing in a spare bedroom in this house. So, this message is going out to him, and it's meant to give him a bit of encouragement that he so desperately needs, because he really needs that encouragement. So, without any further ado, here goes. Dear Me, how you doing? Another rough day at school, I imagine, huh? Yeah, I know. 6th grade reading class was pretty difficult for us. Well, I imagine you're thinking at this point, who is this person talking to me? And why are they using the pronoun we? Well, that's the deal. I am you. Well, a few decades, several wrinkles, and a slightly competent makeup job ahead of you. Okay, you don't believe me? Well, how about this? You live on a horse farm. Your school bus driver's name is Shirley, and the kid that lives on the farm across from you drives a pretty mean dude buggy. Yeah, you still don't believe me? Okay, how about this? There's a spare bedroom across from your sister's and kitty corner from yours that you've been sneaking into lately to check out those bags of lingerie and women's clothing. Aha! Now I've grabbed your attention, haven't I? And now that I know that this message went through the space-time continuum and got to you at the right moment, I hope you can listen to the words I'm about to tell you. For one, I know it feels as if every kid in school is teasing you and making fun of you. And yes, I know it's getting you down quite a bit. I know it's definitely affecting your confidence, and with it, your grades. Now, I can't say that things will immediately get better for you the day after you receive this message, because it won't. However, that's not to say that it will never get better for you, for us, at all. So here's some advice on how it can get better for you. First of all, don't be afraid to seek some guidance and advice, okay? Now, I know what it feels as if you're treading water right now. What you're trying to bring up your grades while everyone is bringing you down. But you know that school guidance counselor you've been talking to? Yeah, the one who has that makeshift office the size of a postage stamp at the top of the school stairwell? Don't be afraid to talk to him. Dad and evil, ugly stepbrother are teaching you on how to keep quiet and just deal with life. Pressures be damned. But your Mr. Guidance Counselor, he's there to listen to you. So don't keep your worries inside of you. Spill them out. Don't shut your guidance counselor out because, well, he may not be Mr. Know-It-All. He really cares about the kind of kid you're trying to be. More importantly, listen to what he has to say. He's trying to guide you towards being confident. So let him. Also, and this is going to sound a little bit corny, take things one at a time. You're feeling as if one bad grade on a test is going to be the end of the world. And if you think that, it will become one bad grade after another. Don't let the schoolwork or the bad grades or the work on the farm overwhelm you. Just take things a little bit at a time. One school assignment after another, one chore after another, okay? Now, you won't get a perfect grade on every assignment, nor will you clean every horse stall perfectly. Just don't let every wrong answer or misstep get you down. We will make mistakes, and we will still make mistakes. All these years later, I still make mistakes, okay? But there will be victories, great and small. Don't forget those victories. Take pride in them, in fact. Those accomplishments will allow you to realize just how confident you are. Don't forget the bad days and the mistakes. We will have more than our fair share of them. But never let those bad moments get you down. Those bad moments will be stepping stones as much as your good days are. And while you're getting confidence, don't let the bad kids at school get you down. In fact, don't listen to it so much, okay? I know it will be hard to do, especially since you see them and you have to interact with them every single day. But their put downs will only keep you down if you let them. And try as they will to put you down, if you start to show more confidence, they'll start to see you as more than your idiosyncrasies. And then they won't keep putting you down so often. And as you're getting confidence, at least don't forget to do this one thing. Dream. Yeah, I know right now your dream is to ace that next test or clean out that barn. And it may seem that mom and dad's only dream for you is to get out of the house, get you out of the house once you get out of high school. But start to think about what you want to do in the future. Some of those dreams may be impossible for you, but dream them anyway. And don't be afraid to share what you're dreaming about. If you do, someone will listen, and maybe they'll help guide you down the right path towards that dream. And they may also notice how creative you can be as well. Right now, you have no idea how much creative potential you have. It's just itching to come out of you. Don't be afraid to use that imagination to create something awesome. Oh, and all that girly stuff you're trying on in that spare bedroom? Well, look at me. Look at you, how you've turned out. It's obvious that you won't be giving up that dressing up anytime soon. But look at how I turned out. And think of how amazing a person you're going to be. Every single aspect of you. You're going to move on from that stash of lingerie and bathing suits in that spare bedroom. And fair warning, that's going to happen much, much sooner than you realize. But think of every sweater, every dress, every wig, every bit of makeup that you put on in the future. Think of them as your own little Supergirl costume. Yeah, that may sound silly to you, but if you feel comfortable when you're dressed up as Supergirl and not Clark Kent, let that comfort help build your confidence. I mean, even Clark Kent had a little bit of strength included in his Superman costume, or so I tend to believe. And when you're not dressed up, let that self-empowerment that you get from being all girly, let that linger in your mind. I'll leave you with a quote from Dr. Seuss that, sadly, you won't get to hear until you're into your adulthood. Be who you are and say what you feel, because those who mind don't matter, and those who matter don't mind. Keep those words in your thoughts, okay? While you'll have to deal with how everyone else is and how they treat you, now and here in the future, they are them, but you are you. Warts and all. Stay positive, become creative, and stay you. And you'll wind up one pretty awesome person, okay? I'll see you in the mirror.